Take me into it, man. Kaboom. Why would Cassidy be your dream battle?
At one point, he was like my favorite rapper. Like at one point, he was like you couldn't tell and if you listen to like my previous style and a little bit of my style now and how I punch, he was like the biggest inspiration on me. He was like the biggest inspiration. Like he would say shit that I'd just be like, how did you think of that? Like how did you piece that together? And that like stuck with me. And that carried on. Like that's how I determine who's nice and who's not, to me, in my opinion. Because if someone's able to say something and express something in a way that I'm just like, wow, I never thought of that because I write so much. So when I hear that, that's what says, yo, he's nice. He's nice. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that I'm the best puncher in the world. So he is one of the people that I used to think was the best puncher. And I don't think he is no more. So I want to battle him. That'll be like, I beat, I beat the rapper who inspired me to rap.
Damn.
So, so Kaboom, I gotta ask you, what's been your thoughts on Cassidy's return? He's 4 battles in at this point. I know you've probably seen them all. So, what's been your thoughts on his return to the world of battle rap?
His first was shaky because that all goes back to what I said before. You can't think just because you can rap and you nice that you could just jump in a regulation battle. It's different. It's different. You got to learn how to understand that if you spitting and you don't necessarily get no reaction, it might not be because the crowd not fucking with you. It might be because they're listening and they don't want to make a sound because they hanging on your every word. They don't want to. They tuned in. So a lot of people will take that as, damn, they ain't fucking with me. And they'd be like, no, it was the exact opposite. But now you're giving out a different energy now. So now the connection that you had with them, you fucking it up. So now that turns the whole tide. Now I think the first few was shaky, and I think he's starting to understand that, you know what I mean? Like the purpose of a battle is to innovate. The purpose of a battle is this is your moment. You in a battle, yeah, but this is your moment to display your talent. And you got to understand, battles are not about necessarily who won the battle. It's about who had the best moment in the battle. Because a lot of I watched the battle and this person might have won, but I don't like remember nothing that they said. I remember this bull right here for whatever shit that he said that was just like, wow, that was a moment right there. You know what I mean? And I just feel like he learned. He learned this most recent joint he had with Hitman. He learning that wow, this shit big business, and don't do this, and understand this shit is fun. Just bid off these bulls, man. Don't try to be too tough. Don't take anything to heart. Don't be all serious. How a lot of these bulls be. No, this is rap. This is entertainment. Bid off these bulls. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun at the end of the day. And I think he's learning that.
You know, I agree with you 100%, Boom, and I salute you definitely for coming from the era that you come from to even speak on that you would want to battle someone that you know how it was out Philly, bro. We all love Cass, even the niggas that didn't spit. He was the punchline champ, and his rap style definitely has changed a lot. Now, with you and Cass in the ring, is that a 30?
Yeah, that's a super. I will write shit I ever wrote for Cassidy. I'm talking God level. I'm talking universal level. They're gonna fill these bars somewhere on Pluto somewhere. With the best material.
I like that.
Like
That's heavy.
I got to bury one of my previous idols properly, man. I got to give him the best funeral ever. Bull cat. Bull cat.
Should, as you should.
Yeah.
That's heavy, man. We would definitely love to see that right there, man. Cass, you
Facts,
tuning
facts,
in, Cass. We need to make that happen. Smack, set that up.
facts. RBE, set that up. Battle Academy, set that up. You need to see that for the city,
Mm-hmm.
for the world.
So
You need that for the world.
until then, I'll just settle for rocking with him in the worldwide battle tournament. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm in. I ain't gonna say who team I'm on, but you know what I mean. I'm in that, and I definitely settle for rocking with him because he's doing a lot for the culture right now. You feel what I'm saying? And
Definitely.
Yo, Kaboom, I gotta ask you about that since you brought it up. So you're actually a part of Cassidy's hip hop battle tournament?
yeah, I'm on someone's team.
What's the battle? What is it? It's a team battle. What can you tell me about it for anybody who doesn't know, or what has been released information wise about this battle?
Basically, you got a bunch of team captains, and they all gonna pick their team. I'm not sure what the number is. They're gonna be on their team. Let's just say 5 for conversational purposes. Let's say they pick 5 people. Boom, and then we all basically a tournament. So let's say I'm on this person's team and I battle somebody from Mook team. Boom. Now the loser of that, he out. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically like a for the situation. And we're all going to keep battling until there's the last 2 people. None of the team captains is battling. They're just team captains.
Okay.
Whoever win out of the last joint, they get $100 grand and a whole bunch of other shit.
So is this something that Cassidy had to reach out to you about, or was it just specifically the team captain?
Cassidy himself didn't reach out to me per se for the battle. He just reached out and just what's up, little shit like that. And I'll sit down and talk to him more when we go out of Atlanta to do the first preliminaries of the joint. But it was actually Mook, Murder Mook, and Reed is the ones that reached out to me and put me D on everything that was going on.
That's sturdy.
Yeah, then I went and looked and I made my decision on what team I would be with. You know what I mean? Because I told him, I said, yo, whatever team I'm on, we winning. We winning that joint. We winning that $100 grand.
Boom, I just gotta ask you, man, because like how you battle rap today, you do it so eloquent, bro. Like you mastered it, and I know you still working on top of the style that you have. But how was it transitioning from how battle rap used to be to how it is now? How was that transition?
Well, see, with this shit, you got to like be in tune. Like you got to pay attention to what's going on. You don't have every battle or nothing like that, but you wanna pay attention to what's people reacting to. You wanna pay attention to what you supposed to and not supposed to do. Like you gotta learn like what works for you. Like, should you speed up? Should you slow it down? When to speed it up? When to slow it down? You feel what I'm saying? What have you done? How should you deliver it? You know what I mean? Like, should I be more laid back? Should I be more hype? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? When the crowd reacts, do I bring it back or do I just keep going? Like, you just in a way, it's like a battle is like a lecture. It's really like a lecture. It's like, it's silent, everyone's listening, and you're up there. You have to learn how to just grab control of the situation, just grab control of it and control everything. You got to tell people, yo, be quiet. You got to be able to just control the room. You know what I mean? And out of that comes from getting in the ring and taking hits. You know what I mean? And just learning like, okay, that what I did in that last battle, the the way I was speeding it up. No, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, just a little bit, and it's just shit like that. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just all experience. You got to get in there and get lumped up and understand what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. And you'll start to see what works. You'll start to see. And once you see what works for you, once I saw what works for me, when I feel like I found myself, I started just saying, oh, all right, well, it's over now. Because I know what works for me. I'm going to do the same thing every battle. This is what works for me. This is my formula, my method. This is me. And so far, it hasn't let me down.